real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Timothy Channel met the defendant online, and they dated for over 9 years. Timothy claims the defendant became controlling, and one day while Timothy was at work, the defendant moved in his ex-boyfriend. Timothy is suing his ex for unpaid loans. Defendant Ricky Allen says while he was with Timothy, he believes Timothy was cheating. And although he admits to moving in his ex, he claims it was simply to help out a friend. Ricky is countersuing for the cost of a computer.
State your name.
Hi, my name is Timothy Channel, and this is my ex, Ricky Allen.
Let him introduce himself. State your name, sir.
Ricky Allen.
Ricky Allen, that is your name? All right, because I don't know. Sometimes X might call you anything.
Yeah.
All right, start with you.
Okay. Before I begin, Your Honor, I have to get something off my chest. I've been watching you for 10 years, and I wanted to ask you a question. Could you ask the defendant why he brought his ex-boyfriend to court? This is something that's supposed to be between me and him, and he brought his ex-boyfriend to court with me.
You're his ex,
Yes.
and he's his ex.
Yes.
So you don't have anybody no more.
We broke up when we was dating for 6 months, and we just became friends ever since.
You and this ex?
Yes, and his name's Denzel.
What about this ex?
Your Honor,
We've been
name
together
is
for about
what?
we've been together for about 9.5 years.
What's his name?
Denzel.
Oh, Denzel.
Yes.
I admit he's my ex, but we only dated for 6 months.
You liked him because of the name Denzel?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why did you bring your ex to help fight your other ex?
Well, he's a witness of basically what was going on in the household. He's been there.
He's a witness to what this lawsuit involves?
Yes.
Okay. So at that point, you had both at the house.
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, we have been together 9.5 years. We were originally from West Virginia. That's where I met him. I met him offline. We moved in together 2 weeks after we met. And I know it's fast, Your Honor, but...
It lasted 9 years.
I mean, I am a firm believer of true love, and I fell in love with him really, really fast. I've been in and out of bad relationships, abusive relationships, so I fell in love with him really fast, and I do love him still with all my heart.
When did you all break up?
We broke up in December.
Okay. What was the relationship like?
The relationship at the beginning, it was really, really, really good. I mean, we had a lot in common. We loved the same foods. We loved the same movies, same music. Then a couple months into the relationship, he started being controlling. He started to, by control is, he would get on my phone and check my messages, see if I have any messages from other people or other guys. Wasn't allowed to have any guy friends because he would accuse me of cheating. And I'm only allowed to have girls for friends. I would work 18 hours a day. I worked 3 jobs. And
How many was he working?
He didn't work. He took care of the house.
Oh, didn't work.
And
He was a little player here.
Defendant Ricky Allen is being sued by his ex-boyfriend, who claims one day while he was at work, Ricky moved his other ex into their home.
Go ahead, sir.
I worked 18 hours and stuff like that. Came home one day to find his ex, his friend, in my house. He moved him in when I was at work, working 18 hours a day. And I'm like, we got into a big old argument. All of us got into this big old altercation of why he's there. He told him he's moving him in.
What excuse did he give you?
Because he said I work too much, and I only worked too much because I wanted to support him. I wanted to give him a better life, and I wanted to give him everything he wanted. So I worked 3 jobs, worked 18 hours a day, and it worked for a long time.
Sir?
I admit some of it's true, some of it's false.
Did you move the man in while he was living there?
Yes.
While you all were living together?
Yeah, that part I did move him in.
When I was at work.
While he was at work?
Yes. But from there on, there was nothing going on between us. It was just strictly friendship. That's it. And I've known Denzel way before I knew Timmy. You know, I'm not going to break up a friendship over somebody that likes to cheat.
Cheat?
Well, you
When did
call
I
him
cheat on
cheating
you?
also?
Yeah, I call him a cheater. He claims he never cheated, but I have pretty much
I've never cheated on him.
suspicious of cheating.
That's
Do you have
because you're
proof?
cheating.
Do you have proof?
Yeah, I got proof.
What
Whatever.
proof you have, sir?
Well, whenever I was in West Virginia visiting friends,
He moved somebody in?
no,
Thank you.
I was with a friend.
Thank you. He didn't move anybody in. Thank you. Sound like you had a good man and you blew it. This man had 3 jobs, working, you laying around the house, drinking beer, eating everything that's not nailed down.
He may have
Then
had
you move
three.
in somebody else who doesn't have a place to stay.
He may have had 3 jobs, but our relationship was pretty much, you know, from the beginning, it was going downhill.
He had no trouble taking
No,
my
I
money,
can-
Your Honor.
Right. And you borrowed money from him. You're suing him about loans today. Tell me about it.
Okay, Your Honor, I have proof. This is a receipt for a
Let me see
loan
it,
for
please.
$211.
Tell me
for-
first.
This is for a chair. He needed a chair because his chair got broke. So I bought him a chair.
He'd have sat on the floor if he treated you like you say he did.
I mean, I bought him a chair.
Go ahead. All right, go
I
ahead.
bought him a chair and everything else. I mean, I do
Did
love
he
him.
agree to pay it back?
And he agreed to pay. I told him that, you know, I know his financial situation, and I told him that I said I'll give you a month. Since it's only $200, I didn't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. I thought he can come up with $200 in a month. So this is, you know, a long time now. This has been going on. And then I gave him $400 to buy him clothes after that. And I don't have anything written on that.
When was the purchase made?
Back in August of 2011.
August of 11, chair. And $400 when?
It was in August. It was the
Both
same
were
time,
in
yes.
August?
Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, I never asked him for the money. I never asked him for the chair, and there was never an agreement for me to pay him back.
It's a
at
verbal
all.
agreement.
You never told him you'd pay him back?
No, I never told him I'd pay him back.
Yes, he did.
And he never asked me or even told me, hey, you need to pay me back
When did he begin asking for the
when we
repayment?
broke up in December.
Because
When is the first time you asked, sir?
it was in December. Because
Only after you broke up?
No, it was before.
How long had you all lived together?
We've lived together for 10 years. Or 9.5 years, I'm sorry.
Was there any expectation that you all were going to move out when you
No.
bought the chair?
No, when I bought the chair, I told him, I said, I'd give you a month to pay me back because I wanted the money back.
That doesn't sound right, sir.
And I didn't
You're
want
living
the
with
chair.
someone for 10 years and you buy a chair
Well, it
and you
don't-
say, when you going to pay me back for this chair?
Every time he'd give me money, I had to pay him back. Every
that
time,
true?
I
Yes.
paid him back.
But I never gave him a time limit to pay me back.
And you never agreed to pay anything?
I never agreed to pay him back on that chair.
Yeah, we did. You did too.
I did not.
I do have proof. I want you to ask the defendant's witness to, because he was right there through it all. He
Denzel,
did
stand
agree.
up, please. That's the man's name. And state your name again.
Denzel Shin.
Okay, what do you want to tell me?
Okay. Yes, Timmy gave Ricky money for the recliner and the chair and for clothes, but he did not ask Ricky to pay it back
How do you know?
because I was there.
Okay, of course, Your Honor, he's going to follow. He follows him around like a puppy dog, and he
But I've
doesn't-
known him longer than you.
Doesn't matter. I'm your boyfriend.
It don't make no
Or ex
difference.
now. Obviously, we are. It makes a big difference to me. 9.5 years you just threw away.
No wonder you got so many exes.
I got so many exes because whatever.
Defendant Ricky Allen is being sued by his ex-boyfriend, who claims one day while he was at work, Ricky moved his other ex into their home.
The accountant claims $600 for the cost of a computer.
Yeah, I had a laptop. It sat there on a table. He was on there typing, doing whatever. All of a sudden, I came in there and there was water spilled on the keys of it. And, you know, the computer went off and I called a computer repairman and he just flat out told me that I would be better off buying a brand new computer.
And, Your Honor, on that point, I did buy him a brand new computer.
If it was legal in you all state, would you have gotten married or discussed marriage?
Yeah, we've been discussing marriage. We have discussed marriage a lot, and we've been fighting it, trying to get married. We thought of going to New York. We thought of going to Massachusetts to get married,
The
California.
reason I'm asking this is because you behaved like a married couple.
But how can he marry a
Buying
cheater?
chairs. Oh, get on out of here.
Or somebody that's
You're moving men in. Don't tell me about no
Or
cheater.
somebody wants to sit,
Your Honor, I've never cheated on
or
him.
somebody that wants to sit online and look at porn all day long.
Your Honor.
I'm going to conclude that you all had a common law marriage. You were living together. You lived together for nearly 10 years. You purchased things that were of mutual use. That chair was for the household. You wanted and perhaps expected to get married. That's what common law marriage is. And so I'm not going to sit here and try to divide up the things that you all purchased together when you were living together as a couple. All right?
Okay.
That is my judgment, and you all, when you get back together, then go and get married so you don't have to bring this junk to nobody else, all right? Both your claims are dismissed. Have a good day.
You know darn well you did not ask me to pay you back on that chair
Yes,
or
he
the
did,
money
and
that you
he
gave
knows
me.
it.
He was the witness that
No.
stood there and witnessed that you never said anything
Okay,
about
first
it.
of all, you know what? You bring your ex-boyfriend into our house, ruin our relationship, and you have no common
Now
courtesy
you
for
ruined it
our-
yourself by
our
looking at
relationship.
porn all the time.
What? So did I cheat on you? You brought up my past all the time, and you sit there and...
Now the reason you got so many
I was
exes
just-
is because the way you do
The
things.
reason why I have so many exes is because of your attitude, you...
You're the
I used to be a stripper a long time ago when I was 18, 19 years old. And also I used to work in a bathhouse. Okay, worked, I didn't work it. He brings up, every time we get into an argument, he brings up my past. He sits there and tells me I'm a cheater. I've never cheated on him.